Actually seems to work. Just a little bit too slow here, but fine. They like to rush. I don't think they will rush on this map, but we'll see. Yeah, so this position, it's in the middle, which would maybe seem like it's the most dangerous one, but you have to keep in mind that the exits from the underground are on the sides. So usually they will attack on the sides first. So I will try to go for fast expansion. And then I also need to keep an eye on this location, because they can fire through the trees with catapults or trolls or avengers, and then they could just rush on my town from the other side, which would be really bad. So I need to definitely keep an eye on that. Maybe build some towers there. Outside of that we should be fine. Now I messed up, doesn't matter. So we have Urakar down here, playing as Beast, going for some Borons, nothing too crazy. And White Defender on top with Empire. Yeah, I know that one of our enemies picked Empire, I think, but I don't know about the other races. Of course they had random, unless they changed it the last second. I didn't see it. I will need to go for early wood now, because I want to build some towers, since I'm playing a little bit more defensively here. You don't really need to make second summoner, since you have second Dark Fortress. That gives you a ton of population. Of course I will need one tower in each town, then max out my harvesters, then we can just spend a ton of units. The most important thing here is to wait for the Dark Fortress to finish, so you can queue up a harvester. Even though this will be sooner and I could already build a tower, I wouldn't have population probably, even though I will have 2 Dark Fortresses, so maybe it wouldn't really matter. But as you can see, it's 16 out of 16, so this is perfect. Yeah, but I could have queued up one Hive Stinger there as well. Now let's actually go for Summoner. We have already 6 here. It's lagging a little bit, but hopefully it will fix itself soon. Of course, here I'll also build the Lightning Spire. I'll protect it by control form at least a little bit. And then we can go for another summoner, harvester. And I will need some quick gems. Also, let's send a High Stinger here, because seems like the White Defender is not really scouting. Urakar is doing a good job here, so we should be fine. Probably gonna build some totems there, which is definitely a good idea, unless they go for flying units. Then we'll have a problem. So definitely would be nice if we also had someone who is going for flyings. Probably best if White Defender does that, because Valkyries are decent. I mean, I will have a ton of anti-air, but definitely still ground army. Yeah, actually someone scouted me here. It was orange. I don't know if that was Macroserk or who was that, but he knows about my expansion and tower, so he might rush it. So we need to prepare for that. Yeah, if you can do Phoenixes and Valkyries, that would be nice. White Defender. Urakar can probably just do some trolls. Also going for expansion, actually. Everyone is going for expansion. They will either do the same, which would be okay, but if they just decide to rush us, we'll have some problems. But they would need to communicate it really well. Let's actually build incubator here. As you desire. You know, I'm gonna go for Okay. Not sure what was that about. Yeah, let's get some extra wood. A bit more scouts. Actually, let's scout underground. Maybe they will have some expansions there. Because if they don't rush us, they will probably just take more expansions in the underground really soon. Because they know that we are playing defensively, so we won't be really bothering them in the underground, and they can just take multiple expansions at once. So that's definitely something we need to keep an eye on. Yeah, so Skipper is just wasting his swordsman here. That's definitely fine with me. So I will check all the expansions with Stinger. Let's start making some engine walls. Also, I'll need more space here.
Just one, as you desire.
Yeah, so my allies also have expansions now. Not fully populated by villagers, but that will be fixed quickly, I think. Yeah, but I'm really expecting flying enemy right now, or flying army from enemy.
One. The upgrade is complete. As you desire. You call.
Also, as I said, we should keep an eye on this, so maybe I will need at least one flying unit to scout. So let's make some hive guards. Okay, I found the tower. Makrozerk probably wants to build expansion here, or he just blocked it because it's a little bad position, so probably wanted to just deny that.
The building is complete. The building is complete.
Okay, as I said, they are going to push this. So they have a ton of units, they'll probably win here. Catapults. And I'm dead, I think.
What do you want from me?
I was talking about it, but unfortunately my strategy was not suited too well to actually defend this.
What do you want from me?
They are building a tower there, which is not the biggest problem, but I just don't have any units to actually support myself. We'll see if my teammates can send something. As I said, they have a ton of units. I'll try to wait for my allies. Of course, one of my income is dead. I mean, my allies also have some units, but... okay, we have Valkyries. We will destroy the catapults. Fortunately, my strategy was all based on scoring 10 of units, and now when I lose one income, it will be a problem. Also, you probably have at least one expansion in underground, so they probably have more resources. Let me actually check that. I'll go there with my hive guard. There are trolls in the bag, and catapults would be nice if my defender kills that, but they have tower there, so might be a problem. Actually, if I can make some stalkers and upgrade decay, defile, then I can blind the towers. Also, I can just destroy the towers with my Avengers, but they are spamming ton of units now. Even Phoenixes. Yeah, so seems like we are transferring to fighting in this. Okay, they have like 20 catapults there. Transferring to fighting in this location. It's impossible to destroy the towers. There is infinite amount of catapults. I just need stalkers with defile to blind it, and then we need ton of units to just rush it. Seems like Urakar is going through underground with some ogres, which is really good, but they are pushing again. We're having some problems now. Would be nice if the White Defender can do this, something here, but there are also Phoenixes, which is not ideal. Here I still don't have defile now, I messed up. But I think I have second dimension gate. Yeah, so fortunately I cannot really help here. Maybe just with Avengers. Yeah, but White Defender just lost all of his units. They actually have confuse, so we confused my stalker there. And so I blinded all of his units. Fortunately I don't really have the damage to kill him, so now it's just about Urakar if we can do something there. But I don't think so. Also they have ton of income against me since I don't have one expansion now. White Defender definitely can't be sending their units one by one. They just don't have gems. I'm not sure if Urakar wants to go there. I mean, ogres are strong, but he's still going to die to all those towers and catapults. But we'll see what he finds there. Okay, can try something here, some more ogres. But as I said, there will be a ton of other units, also anything flying will be a problem. Let's try to blind the catapults really quickly. One more blind in the back. He doesn't have gems. White Defender actually has ton of resources, no population. You should definitely spend that on something. This is a huge waste of potential. And so Urakar, of course, died to all pikemen here and everything. And I don't even have mana for defile, so I can't even blind these catapults. Okay, I don't know now, I have like 5 seconds ping, so I lost all of my units because defile was not being casted, but of course it doesn't really matter anymore. I'm just dead here. I'm gonna try one more thing, but they will probably stop it. Actually there are towers everywhere in the underground, I don't think I can expand there. Also I already lost a ton of time. To destroy the army they have, you would need a ton of steam birds and stalkers with defile. Or potentially some decrease. But I definitely want this by resources.
Your desire, ageless one.
Pyrrhix also on the stream, hi man. We should have at least like 9 or 10 players for the next game, so can definitely assemble something bigger after this.
Away. You call.
Okay, so no one is actually guarding in the underground now. At least on this location. I'll also check the second one, even though they'll probably have expansion there.
Ageless one.
Of course, they will just push this if they decide to go. Or they can just play defensively and easily win on resources. Yeah, so Fenrir is actually building expansion here. So I can't go there, hopefully he didn't see me.
The upgrade is complete.
But there are towers everywhere else. Maybe not here or in this location, but I cannot get there. They will probably take my base, of course. My defender still has ton of gold. Of course I also have something, but I didn't have population now. But you should definitely keep spending your resources a little bit more. Of course you don't have gems or Valkyries, but you can just make swordsmen or something just to use it somehow. And yeah, of course right here. I try to defile the army in the back, but before I even get there, my teammates will be probably dead already. Also they have mages, so they can dispel it if they otherwise. I mean, Valkyries are quite working until they start researching Decree, which they right now did. But of course all these pikemen will just kill all of Urakar's units. Yeah, there is a huge army of Makrozerk in the middle, in the underground, so he has at least 2 more expansions. Maybe even the one on the top. Yeah, so this is of course GG. I wanted to let them destroy me to see how many expansions they had, but I also have the Dark Fortress in the underground now, so probably won't wait for that. We can just start the next game, I think.
Our units are being attacked.
My teammates are still producing some units, but of course they cannot do anything now. I mean, it was fault of all of us, yeah, we lost, so we all made mistakes. Of course, Urakar went for ogres, which were not too effective in this situation. My defender was not spending his resources too much, and I was not really paying attention to this forest, even though I mentioned it in the beginning. Then I totally neglected that. There should be a scout the whole game. And just to be prevented. It seems like maybe Makrozerk eventually also built an expansion here, even though he built towers there as well. Which probably slowed down the roads. Actually, Soulskeeper is harvesting here, or mining, so they probably took all the expansions in the underground except this one that I somehow captured. Yeah, but I also built too many buildings unnecessarily in the beginning instead of making some units. So definitely more mistakes on my side as well. But yeah, we probably don't need to wait for them to destroy this, so I'm gonna leave. Let's just write GG's. And we can at least take a look at the results. At least on the resources. Yeah, here you can see it. Makrozerg 35,000. I had only 15,000, so this was definitely not too nice. Actually, Makrozerg had the same amount of resources as me and Urakar had together. And then Fenrir had the same as Soulskeeper. And then they had 20 more from... actually, sorry, I'm watching wrong here. Why the Fenrir was with us, not Fenrir, so they had even more resources. 23k, 22. Of course, I lost one base really early. But Makrozerg definitely had multiple expansions in the underground. I saw that he had the mid one. And then he maybe left one on each side for his teammates. Then they also took the one in the on our side on the top. So they probably had all of them, except the one that I took eventually. Yeah, this was spent. He even had like 9,000 gold unspent, 2,500 gems. Here we have buildings, probably ton of towers as well. Really tried to protect it, upgraded army to maximum basically, and units. Yeah, I mean, Urakar also had a ton of kills, really close to Makrozerg, but they also had Fenrir with 80 kills. I mean, also, of course, they had a ton of catapults and trolls that just one-shots everything. I had basically no counter for it. Then I made some stalkers, but I already lost all of my damage units, so I had nothing to kill them with, even though I was able to blind them. So of course I have really bad kill ratio here. And White Defender basically similar kill loss ratio as Soulskeeper. So this was quite balanced. But yeah, this was the first game. Only 25 minutes, which is really short for 3v3 theorics, and we got we got Folsom, which seems pretty balanced. White Defender is in the middle, not too happy about it. Let's bring up the resources. So we have Empire, Empire, and Empire. Okay, we have 3 empires and I'm as fallen.
The upgrade is complete.
I mean, Empire should be fine for defending on the middle. Empire towers are pretty strong. Urakar wants to rush someone. I can probably work with that. Even though I'll probably just play timing push. As usually, I can probably try to support a little bit. Folsom go for... Actually, this is not quick expansion. I saw the building there, thinking that he was going for fast expansion. I'm definitely expecting fast expansion from them, from the player behind the bridge. But we'll see. I mean, you can try, unless they rush us, we should be fine. So you can go for fast expansion, you already have barracks, so if they start pushing, you can just transfer to something else. I think that should be fine. Right now I'm actually messing up a lot, I don't remember my build order. Let's hope this is fine. Yeah, but I think I messed up here a little bit.
I prepare the way you call.
Yeah, so let's start scouting a little bit so we know who is where. I can probably go for some gems.
The building is complete. The upgrade is complete.
Yeah, so who is here? Theorix playing as Fallen, okay. I don't think he's going to rush me, so that should be fine. If he does, I will just build the tower rather quickly. And who is here? This is Fenrir as Empire. Okay. So we have Fallen Mirror on the top, Empire Mirror in the middle. That seems okay. I don't know what Folson is pinging there. Yeah, he's actually getting crushed by Defender. He needs to protect himself before he gets towers. So let's definitely help him. He wants to go for Alcaris, I think. He's playing really defensively. Two of them are rushing him, so you guys really need to come here, help him. He will lose one tower probably, but I cannot really push this through the swordsman. Folson definitely needs to send his swordsman there as well. Yeah, but one tower is finished. I think we can protect this. I will just go in his town. Hopefully they won't be able to push this. But I definitely need a tower as well, because now they are probably going to swap to me. Let's get some more harvesters. Yeah, I think he's fine. He needs to repair the tower and he should be okay. But as I said, they will probably swap to me. There is... oh, actually 2 are rushing on Urakar now. He doesn't have any towers. This is a big problem for him. My defender definitely needs to repair the tower as soon as possible. Hopefully someone can go help Urakar. It's really far for me to go there, but I will try as well. Folson has one swordsman here. Definitely need to go somewhere with him. Yeah, Urakar should start building at least one tower there. But they are sending everything on him. I was not watching for a while and lost all of my Heistingers. Yeah, he's building towers. Of course, he also needs to upgrade them. We just need to keep them busy. My defender also needs to probably start sending some units here, even though he was under pressure. Now no one is attacking him. He has some swordsmen that could be used. Actually, Urakar needs to start repairing the barracks, just to keep alive a little bit longer. Okay, they have a ton of units. They're just going all in. I don't think you'll be able to repel this. I don't know why Folson is grouping up swordsmen in my town. It's just a huge waste of damage.
What do you want from me?
But Felix just totally rushed me here with a stingers. Urakar is also dead. I think this is GG.
What do you want from me?
I don't see how we could win this now.
I await your summons.
I actually still think they went for the expansion in the back. But they just went for it immediately and then just all of them started pumping out units. Of course, Urakar should have built towers there earlier, but also Folson was just standing here with swordsmen. Actually, one is still here, not really using them. I was running here a little bit more chaotic than it would be suitable. Also, my defender should have go to help Urakar immediately when they left his town. I was trying to rush. Yeah, maybe actually Urakar lurked them out by rushing on them. I was not really watching that side because I was helping my defender. Folson is trying to swap to Valkyries now, but he would need at least this bridge destroyed, which is too late for. My defender catapults here. Not sure what he's planning. Even blocked his path in his town. You can still fit a small unit here, but catapult won't be able to go through there.
Aegis 1.
Yeah, but this is probably GG. I can... Oh, I mean, this is of course GG. I'll try to kill maybe a few more units when they come here through the bridge. Or I could actually maybe try to rush their town, but they will probably have ton of towers. I think I saw something here. Maybe I could rush in the middle, but there are 2 towers. This is really well protected by... I don't actually know who that is. Fenrir.
We shall prevail.
They are already in my town, okay. This was really quick. But yeah, I can definitely defeat Theoric's army here.
We shall prevail.
Even though I don't have too many high stingers.
I await your summons.
Now I wasted mana a little bit. Let's kite a little bit. Actually a ton of Fenrir units. Actually, I think Fenrir left or something. I don't know what happened here.
They attack us.
Oh, actually, this is army of Folsen, not Fenrir. I got a little confused there by the swordsman color. Yeah, so let's just kill a few more high stingers here and it's GG. Actually, why defend the Europe to catapult here, but they're probably gonna get destroyed immediately by high stingers. Even though they can of course mount them up to the arc. I don't even have upgrades on my nightmares, so I don't even have speed to guide them. I can just stand here and shoot. That's the only thing I can do. My defender actually could have destroyed these trees and he could be shooting them from here. But it didn't make too big of a difference anymore. Yeah, if they destroy my town, I want to take a look on their expansions. But of course, ton of time already passed, so they probably created them anyways, even if they didn't have them before. But I'm definitely expecting expansion here from Soulskeeper. Probably another one here, maybe from Macrozerg. Actually not Macrozerg, probably here and Soulskeeper up here. Just something like that. Yeah, Soulskeeper here and Macrozerg here, as I said. Soulskeeper even making some extra buildings here to help Macrozerg if he needed. Macrozerg didn't have any towers, so this would have been rushable, but of course it would have to be just a 1v1 or something. He had a ton of help from his allies. Fenrir had really good defense here. This is almost unpushable without a huge army or a ton of siege units. Theorix, I mean, he has a decent wall here, but this would be pushable, no towers. And I mean, of course, Soulskeeper was in the back, so actually he has 4 towers here, but this town was of course not too protected, even though still pretty decent wall from this side. But yeah, usually in those bigger team play games you can find at least one enemy who doesn't have too strong defense. And also if all of you rush him together, usually there will be someone from the opposite team who is not going to go help that player immediately, or he played a little bit more defensively, invested into economy, and now he doesn't have too many units to actually go help him, so full rush with 4 players, if you communicate well, can actually work pretty decently in those team play games, especially on these smaller maps where it's really close to get to the enemy town. Now we actually see Theorix dropping here with his flying high stingers, also some catapults from Fenrir destroying it, so definitely he's going to get destroyed. Let's not wait for it, let's check the results. Actually I got most kills in the end when I waited there a little bit with my army and killed some hive stingers. That's funny, but of course that was not in the main part of the game when it was important to kill the enemies. Also they had ton of more units. Macros Eric over 100 units. Insane kill ratio here. Priorix, of course, this is bugged by the falling hive stingers, but still probably a ton of units. Soulskeeper 81, 55 from Fenrir. So as you can see, of course, basically all of us had less than anyone from their team except Fenrir and me here. Largest armies. Yeah, I mean, definitely. We'll see it also in the resources. Macroseric mine here, a ton more. Of course, this is really hard to compare because we all died earlier than the game lasted. So, of course, they'll have more resources, but you can even compare it between the players. Macroseric had like 1,500 more than the other players. Soulskeeper also a little bit more, so they probably expanded during the rush, I think, not after that. And then they still somehow managed to maintain the pressure. Also some researches. We really didn't have time for that. Experience, yeah.